Between the planes of reality and perception is a Garden of Eden of the mind, where the plants of our subconscious bear the fruit of knowledge that nobody necessarily wants or needs, but it's tasty, so who cares, right? This is the Pickle Tree. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Pickle Tree. You may have noticed that the intro is different than my previous intros, and the outro is also going to be different, and even the sponsored advertisement at the beginning is also different. All of it is different because we started recording episodes again like 2 years later or whatever. I think like the last episode that I recorded was like in December of 2020, and I promised that I would record more, and I didn't record a single episode that the whole entire year of 2021, and that is because 2021 was probably the hardest year of my life. And I honestly, like, I hate giving you guys, like, so much of this poor me content, but, like, honestly, like, I feel like the world is against me. Like, every time that I feel like I'm finally getting there, I'm finally gonna be happy and everything like that, just something comes out of nowhere and just throws me into a fucking whirlpool, and I just go into a downward spiral where I'm just too stressed to even express myself, to even do anything, and I just lose all motivation. And it's just like, it's awful. And, this is the start of 2022, and I have no idea what the future will bring. I have no idea if I'm gonna have some big catastrophic event that will just kill my mood and kill all my motivation. And I don't want to make promises, but I will tell you how I feel now and what I want to do, but I'm not gonna promise anything. I'm done making promises like, oh, I will do this, or I will be more active, or I will want to do this. I made my New Year's resolution that I want to be more active on my other platforms, such as my podcast, my TikTok, my YouTube channel, because towards the end of 2020 and throughout of all of 2021, I had solely focused on my Twitch. And yes, there were some times that I posted on other platforms as well, but I mainly focused on my Twitch, and it honestly is not helping. That is not how you should make content. Like, if you want to be a content creator, you never stick with one platform. You never stick with just Twitch. You never stick with just YouTube. You never stick to one platform. You have to be on everything. You have to be making posts on Instagram. You have to be making posts on TikTok. You have to be making posts on Twitter. And I don't just mean like, oh, by the way, guys, I made a video, go check it out. Like, that can't be the only content that you put on your Twitter or your Instagram or whatever, because honestly, those aren't meant to be like platforms for you to just advertise for people to go somewhere else. No, you need to post original content there. If you're gonna have a Twitter, yes, go ahead. Let people know, hey, I made a new YouTube video, or I'm live on Twitch. Then send people over to that. But don't let that be the only thing you do on Twitter. Tweet your feelings about certain live events. Tweet your opinions on a game. Tweet your opinions on something. Tweet other stuff. Post actual pictures of your life. Like, I know that it's such a meme, but like, honestly, if you're having a good dinner and like the food looks amazing and the way that it's presented to you is beautiful, take a picture of that shit. If you're out walking or out on a date with your girlfriend, take a selfie and fucking post that on Instagram. Do something more than just advertising what you're doing on something else. Use the platform for what it is and pretend like you don't have any other social media. That's your social media, and that's how you're going to use it. And I'm not saying don't advertise at all, but don't let it be the only thing that you do. And for a while I was doing that, and it was hurting me more than it was helping me, because I wasn't getting a dedicated audience. I wasn't getting much attention from anything else, and people would come in and say hi, but then they would be gone instantly. Like, I would never see them again. And there are some people that stick around, but majority of them did not. And I want to try to build a fan base on every single platform. I want to have my TikTok fans. I want to have my YouTube fans. I want to have my Instagram fans, so on and so forth. I don't want to just have Twitch fans. As cool as it would be to grow my Twitch into something amazing, I don't want that to be the only thing that I do. I want to do everything. And so when I came out of 2021, that's what I want to do. That's my New Year's resolution, and honestly, it sounds the same as my last year's, and I have no idea if anything's gonna happen. It's hard. It's hard to stay motivated to do what you love when you don't really see it going anywhere, no matter how hard you try. But honestly, I look back at it and I can't say that I did everything that I could. I could have posted more on TikTok. I could have posted more on YouTube. I could have done more. So this year, at the end of this year, I want to look back and say, I have done everything that I possibly could to make this my actual career, and nothing really came out of it. And if nothing actually comes out of it, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I want to actually look back and say that I've done everything. It's like, I don't want to just work out once and then 3 weeks later I see like no results on the scale, and then I'll be like, oh wow, well, working out doesn't work for me. Like, I'm not losing weight at all. And then I look back and I'm like, oh well, I only went to the gym for like 1 day. Obviously nothing's gonna come out of that. So yeah, like as we speak right now, I am rendering a Five Nights at Freddy's video. Believe it or not, it's gonna take 6 hours to render. 6 hours to render. It's a 45-minute video, and it's going to take 6 hours to render. And I'm just, it's gonna take a while. But hey, it's gonna be worth it. It's just something that I should probably do like when I go to bed at night instead of doing this, because it's like it's 8:45 in the morning, so 6 hours from now. So let's say we start at 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. At 3 o'clock, the video should be rendered. So if the video isn't rendered by 3 o'clock, then I'm probably either I'm gonna cancel my stream today to focus on rendering, editing, and recording new content for my other platforms, or I'm gonna have to stop this render process right when it's at the end of everything, and then render it later tonight. And I don't know. It's so hard to determine what I need to do, especially when rendering takes this long. And throughout 2021, I was looking for an editor. I had a couple of people that looked promising, but either they went all the way to the stage of, hey, here's a video that I need edited, here's all the files, make something out of it, and come back to me, let me see what you got. And either they gave me shit, like really shitty quality, shitty editing, or they completely like ghosted me, like they never talked to me again, or they or like they just weren't interested because I couldn't pay them up front. And the payment that I'm thinking of doing for a full-time editor is literally half of everything that I make for content creation. So like my Twitch revenue, my Twitch subscribers, my Patreon revenue, and if they make the video able to be monetized, then the monetization revenue, they would literally get 50% of all of that. The only money that I would be making that they wouldn't get any percentage of is commissions. Like if I'm doing art commissions, all that money would go to me because I'm doing all the work for that. Or if I am doing DoorDash, which is like my main job, obviously they're not going to get any money for that because that's my job. Like they're not any part of that. But you know, they're going to be part of my Twitch growth. They're going to be part of my YouTube growth. They're going to be part of all that kind of stuff. So yeah, they deserve a portion of that. And if they're going to be doing half the work, then might as well be 50% of what I make of all that. But nobody could understand that. Nobody wanted to do that because nobody wanted to wait until I could get the payout of that to give to them. They wanted the payment up front, and they wanted the payment per video, which honestly I just can't afford to do that. I can't. So I mean, if you guys know of anybody that would be willing to do that, or if you're interested, hit me up on any of my social media, let me know. But yeah, like it would make life so much easier if I had like a full-time editor, so that way I could record a bunch of content, send it to my full-time editor. I could edit some videos, they could edit some videos, and I could push out content so much faster, so much easier, while also live streaming all the time. And yeah, it would just make life so much better if I had that. But there was a month of 2021 that will stick with me forever. Some of you may know, some of you may not know. I am officially, like, professionally diagnosed with PTSD because of bullying, because of what I've witnessed with my mom arguing with my grandmother, and you know, my mom attempting suicide in front of me, or attempting to harm or kill my grandmother in front of me. Me almost being killed when I was in high school. I almost had my throat slit by people. So there's a lot of stuff in my life, and like a lot of stuff sticks with me, even like, you know, little things like bad breakups with girls that I loved, or people cheating on me, or anything like that. Like that tailors to my PTSD too, because if I think about them, I have PTSD attacks. Like I'll shut down, I'll emotionally shut down, I'll mentally shut down, I'll constantly just keep thinking of those moments over and over and over again. And I have something new on the list of all of that. And the month of my birthday for 2021, my 25th birthday, my grandmother had to go to the hospital. So, like right before my birthday month, like towards the end of April, my grandmother, my grandmother was not doing well because of all the COVID stuff. She was still worried. She was still like a shut-in. She did not want to go outside. She did not want any food from outside. She would have to order everything online, and make sure that it was like all sealed food. It It was never like any fresh food from like the fruit market or anything like that. It had to be fresh, sealed, not touched by anybody, and even then she would have to decontaminate it or whatever. And she was just stressed out beyond belief. She was barely eating, and she was just bedridden the whole time. And she apparently was very low on sodium, and one of the times she was I caught her. I woke up in the morning, like at 4 in the morning, and she was just standing in the corner of the kitchen. She had stayed up all night just standing in the kitchen. And I know she was up all night because I stayed up all night just playing my games, and I went out to go to the bathroom. I went out of my office to go to the bathroom. I walked past and I see her in the kitchen, and I'm like, "Hey, what are you doing?" She's like, "I'm looking for something to eat. I don't know what to eat." And I'm like, "Okay." I go to the bathroom, go back to my games. I'm done with my games. I go back out, and she's still in there. And I went to the bathroom at like, I don't know, like midnight. So she was in there all night, just standing there. And she was just in the corner, just like almost falling backwards and like just leaning against the stove. She had turned the gas on, which I don't know how long it was on for. It didn't smell like gas or anything, but yeah, she was just in bad shape. So I was like, I need to take you to the hospital. And she needed help walking to the bathroom, getting ready, and I needed to help her do everything. She wasn't talking to me. She was not responsive. She was just a complete zombie. And I don't know if it was because she was overly tired or if she was like really, really in like the beginning stages of what eventually came to be, which was when I got her finally to the hospital after a huge struggle of having to help her all the way to the car and like lift her up to go into the seat and everything. As I'm helping her into the wheelchair right outside of the hospital, she had a seizure. She had a full-blown seizure right in my arms, and I thinking back to it, it's scary. It's scary to think about. It's scary to look at in my mind, and I hate thinking about it. She was foaming at the mouth, and she was tightening up, and she was like getting all contorted and everything, and I didn't know what to do. And I was all alone in front of the hospital, and I was screaming for help. And she was in there for like 2 weeks, and they said, "Hey, she's ready to go home. We've done all we could for her. She just had low sodium, and that's how she had a seizure." And like that made no sense to me, but whatever. And it was the day before my birthday that I got her out, and I get her back home, and she's still not completely well. She's still acting like the day before she had to go to the hospital. And on my birthday, I tried live streaming. I tried ignoring it, and then when I went to the bathroom after a bathroom break on my birthday, I look in the kitchen, and she's in the corner constantly scrubbing something, and she's talking nonsense. I don't even remember what she was saying, but it had no context. I asked her what she was doing, and she had no context of like what was going on or anything. She was just sitting there constantly cleaning something that was already clean. It was already in the dish rack and whatnot. And I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess I had to take you back to the hospital." So I end the stream, and she didn't have a full-blown seizure again, but she pretty much did. Like they said that she had like a mild seizure when like she was in there, and I couldn't stay in there because of COVID situations like that. So like I just basically had to drop her off, give the doctor's information, and I had to leave. Like that was the rules of the hospital at that time, and it sucked. It really did. So I was home alone on my birthday, and my grandmother was in the hospital, for a whole month. A whole entire month and a half. It's like, and she's back now. There was a time that she fell and cracked her head open and she had to get staples, and she's trying to get better, but cognitively and everything, she's not normal anymore. She's not the grandmother who raised me. She's not the same. She's just bedridden. I get about 30 minutes with her a day, and and then she just starts begging to go lay down because she's dizzy and she's not feeling well. So I don't know. I do this all because I want to eventually make this a very rewarding career so I can help her financially and help her, health-wise and everything like that. I want to help her a lot, so that's why I do all this. I want to make her smile. I want to make other people smile. And I just want to live a better life. So after that, that whole month I didn't stream, I didn't do anything, I didn't record videos. My friends came out to help me, but it was so stressful that me and my friends had multiple arguments that eventually led to me losing majority of my friends, and the friends who did stay after that, stayed in my life after that, our relationship is not the same anymore. So 2021 was just rough. So that's why I'm a little bit easier on myself for not being able to do as much as I could with all my other social media and with streaming and everything, because just 2021 was just a shitty year for me. And I just hope that 2022 will bring better and happier times. On a positive note, though, my cousin is finally moving back out here into Chicago along with his brother, and I'm trying my best to convince my other cousins to move out here as well, because they're all like brothers to me. My cousin Daniel, I'm sure you've heard of him many times. He is like a legitimate brother to me, and to have him back out here is really great. We've been hanging out a lot, and I kind of want to do a podcast in the future. I want to do a podcast in the future with him as a guest to talk about our childhood, talk about childhood memories, because we basically grew up together. And, there's just so many good memories of, certain things and that we used to do as kids, like sneaking out to go to the gas station when we were like teenagers, or just to get like Monster and snacks. And, even when we were younger than that, we used to like make movies with like the abundance of toys and action figures that I owned. So there's a lot to talk about when he does eventually come onto the show, and I do want to record an episode with him. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, there's a whole slew of games that are coming out this year and next year that at least they're slated to come out this year and next year, that I'm honestly excited for, and I really want to make YouTube content out of it. So I'm a little bit more motivated to make YouTube content this year out of all years. And I want to try. I want to really try to be more active on my YouTube channel, be more active on my TikTok, just be more active on everything, because I also have this other website that I use. I forgot the name of it, but basically it allows me to take Twitch clips from my Twitch streams, and it will automatically help me edit them and distribute them out to TikTok and everything. And then when I can distribute out to TikTok, I can go on to YouTube, upload it as a short, and all that good stuff. But at least my Twitch content is getting out there more, and I want to do that more, because like there are so many clips that I get every single day. There's also this website that I've been using called Athenascope. And what it will do is take my Twitch stream VODs, and it will record clips of me getting kills, me winning, and stuff like that. And at the end of like every week, if you get a certain amount of kills or victories or whatever, if you like meet the requirements, they have the requirements on the website for each week. It's called a showcase, and they'll actually compile a whole entire quote-unquote showcase, which is like a montage of all your like greatest kills or whatever, or your greatest wins, and for that week, and it will just make an automatic video for you. And I am planning on uploading those videos, even though like some of them aren't that great. I might as well just distribute them and show them off onto YouTube. Like I might as well just redistribute it to YouTube, because I think it's a really cool service, and it's just gonna get better and better as time goes on. And like they made something really cool on there, and I want to be all for it. So this episode is like hopes for a brighter future, I guess. We'll call it that. Hopes for a brighter future or something like that. But yeah, like I don't want to make any promises to you guys. I don't want to sit here and say I will be more active on this, I will do this, I will do that, because I have no idea. There's a chance that my grandmother could go into the hospital again. There's a chance that another variant of COVID might hit. There's a chance that like I lose another one of my friends, or I get in a relationship that seems great, but it turns out to just be a bet again. Like there's so many things that can happen that could just kill my motivation, my desire to do anything in my life, and that's what happens. But what also happens to me is that I get very overwhelmed when there's so many things I have to do, so many things that I want to do. I get overwhelmed and I just shut down. But I need to overcome that, and I need to learn how to kind of sort things out, like, okay, today I'm going to do this, or for this hour I'm going to do this. Kind of break it down and kind of realize, like, it doesn't matter if it comes out really quickly. It matters that if it comes out, that I'm going to be happy with it. You know what I mean? So content may take a while, but I want to make sure that I'm happy with it. I don't want to put out trash for no reason. And honestly, this episode of Five Nights at Freddy's, this video of Five Nights at Freddy's, it's not the best. I will admit that it is not the optimal video. Like, it's not everything that I wanted to do. I wanted to add subtitles, I wanted to add zooms, I wanted to add effects and memes and stuff like that. But I promised that it would come out weeks ago, and I still haven't uploaded it. And I'm like, you know what? It has to come out. It just does. So I have to have that mindset too, that if something takes too long, just do what you can to quote unquote finish it and get it out there, and just consider all that extra stuff like the subtitles, webcam zooms, and all that. That should be extra. Anyways, guys, We're running out of time here. We're on the last minute. I want to thank you all so much for listening. I hope to make a lot more future podcast episodes from here on out. And yeah, as you know, none of this is scripted, so I have a lot to say, and I just haven't had that outlet in a very long time. And like I've said in the past, doing this is very therapeutic because I get to just express myself and put it out there. It's like a virtual public diary for me. Anyways, I love you guys. Have a good day and enjoy the new outro for my podcast. So, yeah, love you all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hey, thank you for listening to me talk for about 30 minutes straight. If you want to hear me talk more, then check out other episodes of The Pickle Tree on your favorite podcast provider. If you want to send me a voice message that could be featured on a future episode and ask me anything, or just show your love for the podcast, go to anchor.fm/thepickletree/message. That is anchor.fm/thepickletree/message. If you want to support me or find my other social media, everything about me can be found on my website, tovarisawesome.com. Thank you again. Goodbye for now.